Alrighty. Log in, boys. We're in Standard League today. Let me go and pause my video previews so that I don't waste bandwidth. And I think everything's good. We'll see if I have to move stuff around for streaming PoE because of the new setup. I don't know, like, if this dog's gonna get in the way or whatnot. So yesterday, oh, I need to fix my filter, bro. Let me go to filter blade real quick. I need to update my filter. Login successful. Refresh window. Okay. Yeah. Create new filter. Never sync hardcore. Very strict is fine. A bit of a dillweed when it comes to my filters. I always would rather see more than less. People bug me for it, but whatever. Save and export. If this is shit, then I'll edit it as we go. Save and sync. Successfully updated. Options. Heard. Okay. Ignore all the grand spectrums in my quad tab because I was going through my stack decks and I was going through my div cards and yeah, let's just say I had a lot of the grand spectrum card just kind of sitting around. So I went through and I put them all up for sale. Turned them all in. These are all my dead tabs in this empty folder. This is all junk. This is stuff I'm probably keeping, I think. I'm not sure yet. Some of this stuff I could get rid of. Like this Mage Blood I don't need anymore because I got this one. This helmet is literally the same exact helmet as this one, except this one has projectile on it, right? So I could sell this as well. I'm just looking to make sure they are identical. They are identical. Okay, so in that case, I can definitely sell this. I don't know what these helmets go for, dude. A mirror. People listed it for a mirror 6 months ago, so I'll list it for, I don't know, 950 divines. You can fit that in a trade window these days. So there's a lot of legacy gear that I'd like to put on this build that I just can't afford to put on yet. So we just got what we can make playable currently. But we do have, Fennel was nice enough to give me his one of his spare power charge Aegises. This one's fantastic. It doesn't have max cold res because we are cold res capping without it. So this is pretty poggers. We have Storm Shroud in the build, so I actually do have Ignite immunity now. And then I also have the Power Charge Dagger that we worked on completed, which is what kind of put me over the edge of getting me back into Standard. And then this is just a bunch of junk that I'm gonna start sifting through and selling. overtime, and then I've got a ton of that, which was takens. Most of these are junk, but I just have the tab listed at 100 divines. You never know. And we got our maps. We've got tons of maps to run, so we're good there. We opened 3,200 veiled scarabs from what was converted. So now I need to think about what Atlas strategy I'm going to run. Take advantage of this rapid speed character. Character moves so fast. It's unreal how fast he moves. Trades are coming in today. I listed all this stuff last night and I was not getting sales, but obviously because it's standard, right? Standard's so slow. Seems like they're getting sold today, which is good. I'm a big fan of the new trade changes, being able to just put the whole thing in the window with one click. That is very nice. I won't lie. No, some of the quality of life changes are very good, but some of the nerfs I just couldn't get behind. So I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe standard. Maybe it's time for standard. So this is Creeping Froster, by the way. And it should do well. I haven't actually ran a map with it. I was too busy with my stash tabs yesterday, but let me import this build and see what it looks like. Let's go standard. Cold spokes. Passive tree. Import. Items and skills. Okay. Creeping Frost. Yeah, we're dealing about 180 million DPS right now, according to the game, which sounds about right. That's where I gauged it yesterday. So nothing crazy. I'd like to double that at some point, but that's going to require better boots, probably slightly better gloves, although the gloves are pretty good. Maybe better ring. What would be nice is if I could get this ring with curse with frostbite on hit in the explicits instead of like 47 max energy shield, because I think it's a prefix. If it's a suffix, then over int, I guess, because I don't need the int. But if I get frostbite on hit, then I can take it off of blasphemy. And although I might deal less damage, that takes off an entire aura, which would give me a lot of room for passive tree manipulation. Also, oh no, that's an extra power charge. I was thinking like I could get rid of this stuff down here. I mean, I kind of need the extra projectile too. Actually, I definitely need the extra projectile because they took out the alt quality of Creeping Frost. Yep. Got ourselves a Legacy Ashes. We had this for a while. This is from way back. Oh, you know what? If we were able to get rid of Blasphemy, we could get yeah, if we got rid of Blasphemy, we could put on our Focused Amulet, which is for sure better than Ashes, I think. I don't know, hard to gauge. Nope, you're not in the right league, buddy. Yeah, I'm a little lost as to what I should be farming. I guess I should run a map just to get my atlas unlocked. Um,
Curiosity is a
ooh,
charming trait until it is not.
thanks for the follow, Aelpog. Cast ruins, lava chamber. I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna toss a map in. I don't even know what my atlas looks like. I just want to get the whole atlas unlocked real quick. God, it feels so unnatural to play Path of Exile again. I need yeah, I need to put my MTX on. I don't know why that's not on. I also want to equip this. I don't have any of my MTXs on. This helmet. Um, Herald device, Herald device. Helmet effect. That'll do. Well, good to see that the build's still working correctly. So I swapped it from low life to CI. I felt like the CI version's just gonna, in the long run, be better. Less damage, but easier defenses to manipulate. Dude, my character's actually so fast, it's hard to control. What do you want? Bin flame. That didn't unlock my whole atlas. Why? Also, why am I missing a keystone? Which one am I even missing? Eater of Worlds. Why am I missing that? I forget how to unlock the whole atlas. Isn't there a way to do that? It's been so fucking long, man. You said all passives. I need to look this up, dude. I don't unlock all atlas and standard. You need to run a legacy corrupted rarity 16 map. Corrupted rarity 16, huh? Am I not playing this league? No. No, I'm playing standard this league. If I'm gonna play PoE, that is. They kind of annihilated what's it called? They kind of annihilated cast down crit in the league, and I just didn't want to try and put together a new build. Also, I was having fun with last epoch, and I was kind of didn't want to face the stress of what I went through last league again this league. This last league was one of the like most stressful league starts ever, and I just didn't want to do it. End of the day, I just didn't want to do it. So I figured if I want to play PoE at any point, I can play standard league. This is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. We're still missing a void stone. I don't know where or why I'm missing a void stone. Any of these void stone tabs? Or watchstone, whatever you want to call them. I could have sworn I had a watchstone tab. Am I crazy? It might have disappeared when I relogged, honestly. Oh well. Well, in that case, which void stone is it? It says I've obtained it, which is a little sketchy because I don't have it. Is that Eater of Worlds? I don't have an Eater of Worlds invitation. So I guess that's our first goal. And then also for the Atlas, I need to think about what my new strat's gonna be because I have not looked at the Atlas tree at all. Although I heard Harvest is very good. And I heard Harbingers is fun. So maybe something like that. We'll go. They removed the gates, right? Oh no, the gates are still there. I think we go up this way. This will just give us a base to go off of. Come down here. Block all this. Down here. Block all this. We just want to keep Black Thumb. We come up this way. Not crop rotation. Crop rotation sucks. Jeez. Don't gotta double ping me, bro. Oh, he wants two different ones. Huh. Sure, dude. We'll go this way to get into there. We want both. Don't understand what that means. Oh, okay. So that was the 18 top 23, and then 5 top 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Sure. I think that's correct. Still got a lot of junk to just get rid of. So we're gonna do a large amount of trading today. Sick, dude. Try again. Even in standard, baby. Do you want them or not, dude? Even in standard. What was I doing? God. Atlas. Okay, now I want to look at the scarab nodes. There's a lot of them all over the place. More likely to be reliquary anarchy, cartography. Chance to drop an additional scarab. Be less common variety. So this is 1, 2 to get in. This is 1, 2, 3 to get in. So technically that one's still better. Yeah, we definitely want to get scarabs wherever possible. The ambush, harbinger, domination, torment, beyond essence. 50% chance to drop scarabs per monster modifier affecting them. Okay, we do want to just take that. telling me there's no way to get Essence Beyond Torment. Reliquary Cartography, Anarchy. I don't even know what Anarchy is. Ambush, Harbinger, Domination. I don't know what Domination is either, but none of those are Harvest Scarabs. Do that. We do have all the harvest nodes. So what's my chance of finding? Your maps contain the Sacred Grove. Is that guaranteed? Okay. Should be all the Harvey nodes. Yeah. 18 points left. Okay, we can throw those 18 points at just like Scarab Generation, I guess. Get up to this node. Get in here. We don't need any of these. Last 3 points can go. I don't know. Where's oh, they probably removed it, right? Yeah, 10% openable again, I guess replaced it. And used to from the Scarab Strongbox. It just doesn't exist anymore. Okay, we'll do that then. This looks fine. Give me a bunch of maps. We need to just run T16s over and over and over again. Plateau will work. I need to get my writhing invitation, or whatever it's called. Thank you. Come again. Oh, it changed. Reflect Fizz is fine. What's not fine is no regen and Reflect Ellie. We can't do either. Used to be able to do Reflect Ellie, but I don't have space for that, which was taken anymore. Oh, whoops, I can't run that. Sag, that one got bricked. All right. Anything kills me, it's whatever. I don't care. Um, right, Scarabs. So I think I want to run. Well, no, I'd probably want to run Eldritch Altar for Scarabs. But I got all these crafting recipes. And by all, I mean these three. So my map should always contain the Sacred Grove, according to what the Atlas passive tree was telling me. So I could do this. And that, sure. And then that's fun. Okay, we'll try that. You only got space for 4. We'll see what this looks like. I'm just curious to see. Just make sure that the map's not gonna kill me. I mean, this map might kill me, but I'm not breaking it. Maybe does everything look big? Dude, I've been playing too much Last Epoch, man. My character is actually legit speed racer, dude. There's also some frame rate going on here, I'm noticing. Let me just make sure I'm using the right encoder. I am. Is this using DirectX? No. I don't know why it's feeling choppy. When do you get out of this immune phase, dude? There you go. Do 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 do. Scale of haunted Twaitos. Guy was nice enough to go right into his second phase. Bikes and PoE, is this a joke? It's standard. We were playing standard. I got that new dagger in standard from crafting it. And I really wanted to play it. So I put together a standard build. As you can see, I'm moving lightning fast. Why am I zoomed in? And I'm kind of just trying out some random strategies that I have. Oh, we'll see, dude. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of playing standard. But yeah, I'm not going to play in the league, I don't think, but I'll play standard. Why not? I got the build. Albeit, my character moves a little too fast, I think. I am zooming, man. It's making me ill. Yep, we're becoming standard Andes. Just knock this guy into his second phase. I don't know, dude. I'm having fun. We'll see. I'll probably only play until the D4 season comes out. And then we'll see how we're feeling after the D4 season. I'll probably also play some last Epoch here and there in between. But this allows me to play PoE at a much more casual speed. Which, at the end of the day, is what I was looking for. The league's just been too stressful for me to want to go and do that. Yeah, this Creeping Frost build is a culmination of like all my Creeping Frost builds combined. And then add Crucible gear to it. Which is pretty sick. It's still got a lot of room to grow as well. This is far from perfect. But it gives me something to work towards. Okay, the Harbinger stuff we might need to look at. I think I might need to change my scarabs around. I think if we get rid of the Harvey scarabs and we put in monster pack size, it's probably going to go way better for us. For the harvest. I don't need Forbidden Tomes, bro. I've got 1,000 of those. So yeah, let me look at my scarabs again. Increase magic pack size. All monster packs in area are at least magic. Does this affect harvest? Do you know? Oh wait, not chaos orbs. Might just be natural monsters. Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, the thing is I only have one of them, so I don't want to use it. I don't know. What are these worth? 3 div? Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to draw and just like throw that at a test. $3 standard price. Yeah, we are playing standard after all. I think if anything, we should be using these for additional harbingers. Actually, I think we should be using these instead. Use multiples. Okay, that's good to know. These they were all limit to one except for one of them, but that's actually really good to know.
This way, Exile.
We'll come back for that guy. Um, put these in here for now. Best change they made, dude, was this. But I do wish I could do this to my stash as well. Wait, I don't have mirrors in standard? No, I used them all. Remember that ring we were working on? Yeah. Oh, whoops. I totally forgot to put my stuff back in my inventory. No, I had one mirror left over to copy this dagger once we finished it, but I put a lot of currency into finishing it, and then also, um, like 90% of my currency went to crafting a double power charge ring in standard, which we didn't even complete. We ended up losing the implicits. We have one more shot, but we have to roll the implicits again. And we can't seem to hit the implicits, so we're kind of putting it on the back burner for now. But yeah, a mix of that plus a lot of end of league gambles all the time because I was never a standard player, right? So towards the end of the league, I typically would like gamble down or give my stuff away. Like you can ask Fennel the amount of random shit I've given him at the end of every league. I will literally hand that guy just like mirror tier items and stuff. As well as Whimsy, but I gave, like I said, I gave Whimsy like a good 8,000, 9,000 divines. Oh wait, we're not done here. Wait, I need my stuff. God damn it. I need my stuff back. Oh, my stash. Doesn't it look so nice, Fennel? I know, dude. I worked so hard yesterday on organizing it. It actually looks very, very pleasant now. It's funny, Fennel. We were just talking about you and how I've given you like 1,000 different things in standard because I'm not a standard Andy. Like how I gave you an entire forge bearer build. But yeah, we're kind of starting on I mean 1,000 divines is not nothing, but it's kind of ground zero. Yeah, dude. I tried my best to I hate the remove only tabs. I had to make it look nice. Abyss Jewel Stacker. So I'm doing a strat for Harvest. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. But it's like a mix of Harvest and Harbinger. I think I've got the Harvest Scarabs correct, but I don't think I'm supposed to put Harbinger Scarabs in it. You do crop rotation? What, so that you get tier 4? Like all 3 tier 4s? Yeah, that'd be cool. A bike PoE stream, I know, it's a rare occasion. Really? I need to look at it again. So I thought crop rotation was terrible, but maybe I read it wrong. Harvest crops in your maps contain only tier 1 plants. Harvesting crops in your maps has a chance to upgrade the tier of plants of different colors. How is that good? You broke down and played last night? Don't know if you knew that was me that messaged you last night or not. Salamander, I had no idea, I'm being honest. I didn't know that was you. So you do the least amount color at last? You do the purple? Okay, but what if I just, well, I guess if I just don't hit purple, that's fine. Do I still take these? I still take the non-purple, non-blue and just slap this in? Or do I cut one of these out? One line of purple or blue. Okay. Well, actually, I'll do purple. I'm pretty good on blue, so. Roger that. I was doing just like some extra strongbox stuff as well with whatever leftover points I had. Because I had all the harvest, all the harbinger, and all the scarab nodes that I needed. Sacred Grove and Double Truth. Dude, mine, it said my maps contain the Sacred Grove. I don't even need to put a scarab in for it. Take map effect. Oh, so the top hat of the tree. Let's do Sacred Grove and Double Juice. You're not doing the tier 4 one either. Good to know. So this top hat, right? I want to be taking. So fuck the strong boxes. top hat and also some map wheels have map effect. Okay. What else should I refund? Should I care? Should I remove the scarab nodes, you think? Oh, I guess I could do, hold on, I can do this. And then I can even do this. Added clusters for it. Whoops. Oh, I see. Wait, explicit? That wouldn't change it. If it's explicit, that doesn't affect my thing, right? Take off Harbinger. All right. All right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay, so this helps. Dude, I've got so many maps. I don't think I'm too concerned about that. Higher tier, additional connected map. Higher tier. That one's also higher tier. I'm cooking, boys. Hold on. I think that's all of them. Okay. Yep. That's all. All right. Pog. Well, we got 2 points. Take 2 back. It's like a house now. Oh, I see. What? Oh, these? Aha. I got them. I got it. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Sorry. Then you say you usually run 8 mod. Yeah, well. About that. Um, okay, let's rethink this Scarab strat too. So we're guaranteed the harvest the Sacred Grove, so we don't need the Sacred Grove. We do want the doubling scarabs, right? This gives me bosses for each seed type if possible. So if I have a blue, a purple, and a yellow, I'll get a boss guaranteed on all of them. So I might as well run out the last of these, right? All right, well, I'll save them because apparently I don't need them. I do need these, though. Now, how do I get more of these? Okay, roger that. How do I get more of these? I don't have many. Sack frags. Yeah, I ain't fighting at Zeri anytime soon. You were buying them? There's a scarab farming strat? God damn, dude. Fucking Path of Exile, dude. What a game. Just making sure nothing on here is gonna actually, like, brick my build. Those harvest bosses, fuck. I remember my build was in a really shitty spot when I encountered my first one. I'll be fine. Yeah, Hazard. Fennel was telling me that yesterday, dude. That's outrageous. Oh, I have 109% reduced effective non-cursoras. 109%, you say? Yeah, the one is super aids if you don't phase. Yeah, and because my build is a freeze build, it always it never insta phases it because there's like a bug with it and freezing that'll never get fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna need a scarab farming strat, I think. Or if you are giga fast, you do back to basics farm with some interesting tech. Dude, my character, I mean, you're seeing it. He's giga fast. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, they heard our calls about the extra atlas, the saving an atlas tree, dude. The amount of times I've expressed that that should be in the game. Wild stuff, dude. It's, this feels so like a foreign concept to me right now. I can't even explain. You want all kinds of scarabs? I specifically want harvest scarabs, but I noticed in the Atlas tree, there's no way to like target harvest ones in particular. But if possible, harvest scarabs and harbinger ones as well. I did see in harbinger there you can target farm those ones. Okay, so you're saying do these shit ones first. Whoops, I totally just hit my T key thinking I could teleport with that button. That's too funny. Been playing too much Last Epoch, man. 5 divines. It's only 3. Sometimes the seed counts aren't accurate. Love that. What's going on over here? This one. This got 3. It's got 4. So we'll do this one first. Oh, I see what you mean. You have to look at the actual ground to tell if you're to count how many seeds. So like here, this one might be inaccurate actually. Oh no, that one was accurate. Hard to tell. Yeah, that's weird. Finally, a streamer that respects themselves and their time, still giving them player numbers though. And the base game is dog, so I don't know why you'd even do this. Hey man, I'm playing standard. And mainly because we finished this dagger and I wanted to use it. But also because the scarab change is kind of neat. But yeah, I don't have time for League start, honestly. I just couldn't be bothered. The map complete, yes. And again, I hit the T key thinking that it was fucking teleport. Old build or new character? It's an old build. Well, it's an old character with an old build concept. All right, we'll see you later, Fennel. Thanks for stopping in, man. Old character, old concept, new build, kind of. Some of this gear is old, some of it's new. It's a mix of both. Whoops, shit. My character's too damn fast, man. But I'm kind of just playing the play. I had the itch, I guess, to play PoE, yeah, but I didn't want to play League, so I figured I would get standard under control. So yesterday I spent some time getting my standard character fixed up to work with the changes. But this is just cast on crit creeping frost. About as automated as I can get it. Technically, I should be holding down my E key constantly to cast Molten Shell. Because it's not on cast on left click anymore. It's so sad. Pain. Yeah, dude. What an unbelievably terrible change. That had no impact. They just made more players want to get auto hotkey. That's all that accomplished. Dang, I kind of wish that was a yellow patch. That was crazy. How's a yellow patch looking? Ooh, 8 whip legs? Okay. Jeez. Okay. Strat's kind of pogging. Yep, that was pretty sick. Yeah, character go fast. I have a legacy, what's it called? A legacy move speed flask on this build, as well as move speed on my Mage Blood Corruption. So we go speed. Clearing out for the occasional scarab. I didn't read the map. I gotta be careful with that. Make sure I don't walk into a reflect map or something. Okay, we want... These are all yellow? Okay. In that case... Hazard, I just got your Discord message. Thank you. Damn. What an unfortunate harvest. Abyss Scarab, sure. I will continue to rave about how useful that control shift trait is. And then also continue to complain about how you can't do that with your stash tab yet. If you want to go altar, take any quant / rare and scarab dupe, or you can drop altar and take until rogue trader from beginning. For 4th scarab slot, use either pack size scarab or use duplicate of rogue exile scarab. Also, this goes without saying. 8 mod maps, as much pack size and quant as possible. Oh, this is PoE. Nice. Hi, Whimsy. Yeah, we're playing PoE today. Playing some standard. Thank you, Hazard. for the tree. I will use that in the very close future. Sup, you pleb. Yeah, Mr. 318 House of Mirrors, dude. I have Whimsy, I have 1,200 divs to my name. I can't make any legacy upgrades because I gave you all my money. More like 55? What did you do? Oh, 550? What the heck? Yo, give me some. I'm trying to make some legacy upgrades, bro. Quit when you have to do T17 to unlock map slot. Just too many bad changes. Yeah, there are some ridiculous changes. I agree, dude. I'm hoping they revert some of the ideas that they're having, but we'll see what happens. $550? My lord. Wait, really, OMC? I was kidding, but I mean, I'll take handouts, dude. Yeah, I'm farming, trying to get some harvest farming strat down. I'm a standard Andy now. I took all... That's true. You did take 6,000 of my divine orbs. We did, I mean, it was for a common goal. Unfortunately, that goal fell apart. It is what it is, right? Like I said, I wasn't, concerned about it. Hold on, I'm dumb. Oh. 90. I appreciate it, dude. What do these go for? Okay, I'm assuming this is you with 280 in stock. 175 divs is what you're listing these at. Let's just go, tab 2 is already public. I like to put these, so I like to just make them like lower quantity. I'll just do a stack. Turn them in if you need currency. They don't really sell at all. I don't need the currency currently, unless I was thinking about making specific changes now. Here's the thing. I could go mirror a chess piece. I need to look at what the damage would do. And then the same thing goes for the ring. Like, isn't there a double power charge ring already? It's like half-assed, but there's definitely one that's like good, right? It's like, I think if I recall, it's missing some stats. It might even be yours. Oh, it is yours, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah. Strength and dex. It's 35 to strength and dex. Okay, I'm gonna have some strength issues. But I'm kind of down for that. It's 170. Hold on a second. Calculator. 175 times 9 is 1,500. Okay, so it is technically more to sell them. Well, we'll do 175. We will not undercut Whimsy. And yeah, like you said, if they don't sell, I'll just turn them in. That are listed from Sean are also mine. This motherfucker. 500. I'm curious. Okay, so you said 550 you had divided by, well, you gave me 90. So 550 minus 90, 460. Divide that by 9. Oh, that's just 50 mirrors. Oh, okay. It's a casual 50 mirrors. I need to do some POBing, dude. Because I want that ring, but then my strength gets fucked up. I lose 40 strength. I need to find 40 strength. Um, oh, I'll have to do my gloves again, I think. But I could just recraft gloves for 60 strength on the gloves instead of dex. You had to remove a few tattoos. I think I have dex on the gloves, but if I put it on the ring, then that's 60 dex, right? So I can just get rid of it on the gloves and put strength here instead. I don't even really need the lightning res on here either. It's 85%. $130 minus 40 is to 90. Yeah, so it put us at 85. I guess I do need the lightning res. I'm trying to think about what I could actually do with my gloves. Crit chance plus Ellie. Yeah, true. Instead of increased damage during flask effect. Or I could even... Yeah, I could even just go for a Veil Orb, right? It's Enlightened 4 on gloves. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't think. Yeah, dude, I just don't know how to do recombinate crafting, dude. That's the part that sucks. Because I'm a pleb, dude. It's just because I didn't know what I was doing in Sentinel League. I was still a noob in Sentinel League. Link me your gloves right now. Um, actually, no, that wouldn't work. Uh, yeah, I want to look at these. Yeah, you fucker. uh, oh, it's fractured. If it's fractured, can you craft on this? You can't divine roll that, right? If you divine roll that, it fucks it up. Does it fuck it up if you divine roll that? You can divine roll it if it's fractured? Oh, that's fair, because the divine roll won't change. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if it's a fractured roll, the roll doesn't change. Yep. Alright, let's grab a pair of those. See what those will run me. There's no flat energy shield, right? Legacy? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Increased energy shield local fractured on sword gloves. I did get a dying. Yeah, okay. So I got a dying sun. I am crit. So here's the thing. This dagger crit caps me. I don't actually need a diamond flask or any crit node whatsoever. I have legacy move speed. I'm 1% off with 30%, but that's fine. And then the legacy armor I don't have because it was really expensive. Whoa. Look at these gloves. Oh wait, Zeotech literally has perfect gloves to mirror. Except the benchcraft is incorrect. Bit of a pain to find gloves with the legacy mod. Yeah, I'm looking at so Zeotech has these gloves that look fucking insane. Um oh, but it doesn't have oh no, it does have flat energy shield. Wait. What do I have for oh, but it doesn't have a stat. What's my third prefix? Oh, it's a benchcraft. Oh, that's a suffix benchcraft. Oh man, those are pretty nuts. Let's do oh wow. Yeah. Hmm. What the fuck? Some of these are crazy looking, dude. I don't need attack speed, man. I don't really want suppress either. Attack speed fucks up my trigger rate. I'm at a perfect 10-10 trigger rate right now. Is it light? Oh, these are in stacking gloves. These are also in stackers. Damn, these are almost exactly what I need, except it has an abyssal socket. Should I could technically no, maybe I can't. Like I can get rid of Bone Chill on the 3-link setup, but I don't have enough room for my auras. Because if I got an abyssal socket, I could put 3% cooldown recovery into an abyssal socket and not need CDR on my boots because the dagger gives me 15% CDR. So I only need 3% CDR somewhere. Abyssal socket. All these abyssal sockets, dude. I'm looking at listings right now on my other monitor, trying to figure out what I should be getting. None of these look very great. You're using the wrong dagger, trader? Hey, dude, I worked on this dagger. It's got non-damage, non-chaos damage as extra chaos damage, which is actually insanely good for me. It's not universal, but for cold builds, it's insane. But yeah, I also it doesn't have explode on it either. But again, Herald device, right? This is technically better for me, I think. Let me look at yours. Yeah, so explode I don't actually need. Okay, you do have the same veiled mod. I have Calling Strike already. Yeah, this one's better for cast Forbidden Right for sure. This one's insane for Forbidden Right, obviously. But yeah, for my build, I think my build actually prefers this one. Especially because it has the Ice Spear node on it, which means I can get, if I ever want to swap the Ice Spear. And then this is my tree for my Aegis. I don't need the cold res. I get plenty of cold res. Max cold res, that is. Dude, how did you find a pair of gloves with legacy fracture? Did you just recombinate it over from a different pair of gloves? Yeah, on sword gloves, the only things that are available are items to mirror. So, but if I do any glove, it's still the same. You look for them for days. Okay, gotcha. So we're stuck. Yeah, I just looked. There are no other bases. It's only the sword gloves. Yep. Probably not gonna happen then. As for Skin of the Loyal, I could get more energy shield, but the thing is like all those extra levels are a big deal. It's the same thing with like why you don't run a grasping mail, right? I could get a lot more ES, but I'd probably lose levels. Shield mod, yeah. And so there's gloves. Yeah, let me look at this. Yeah, let me copy and paste this. Hold on. Into my tree and see what it's doing to my build. Okay, I lose 5 mil DP. Wait, 5 mil? I lose 5 mil per projectile from this. But I gain 8k fizz hit, 30k Ellie hit, 3,000 energy shields. How is that? That cuts out literally 5 mil damage. But it does send my energy shield to the moon, but it cuts out 5 mil damage per projectile, which is basically cutting out 45 million damage. Which is a lot. I would like to get frostbite on hit somewhere. If I could get frostbite on hit and take it off of blasphemy, that would give me a lot of room because that would allow me to take off ashes and put on a focused amulet. What's your ring? Unless it's this. Is it this? Is it Mind Coil? Oh, your frostbite on hit ring. I was thinking of a recombinated one with it in the explicits rather than the implicits. Is the ring in TFT, or do you have it on hand to show me? But again, with frostbite on hit, I would lose damage, but then I would gain so much room to then put damage back in. Thank you. Um, there's two here. Are they both yours? Oh, it's probably the energy shield one, I'd have to guess. It's pretty good. Lose some crit multi for it. God. Guess we are turning these in. Well, we'll turn in 3 for now. Do you want to help me with the fee on this damn thing? Let me look at the fee. Jewelry, rings. God damn, this shit's expensive, bro. No, it's okay. It's just crazy seeing these fees be like a mirror and then also like a mirror plus 200 divines to copy. I mean, it makes sense. Some of this stuff is actually unachievable. Chimeric Grip. Strength, int, max power charge, max energy shield, crit multi, non-channeling. Oh, you don't have reduced mana cost either? Oh god. I gotta figure this out in POB. And then you sent me this ring. Yeah, 5 ints, whatever. I'll survive. Skills. Discipline's not turned on. Gives me 18. Put my Skin of the Loyal back on for now. 18 unreserved mana. That's kind of close, man. Val Regalia is crazy, dude. Okay, I'm missing 20 strength. Why does it say I have... Oh, but then the gloves. Right. So if I were to go... God, there's so much stuff on my screen right now. It's giving me a headache. Give me a headache, Jerry. Okay, if we got Frostbite on hit, right? It gives us 2 sockets. So we could go for an Abyss socket. I'm gonna rip... Okay, hold on a second. I'm putting my POB on screen for a little bit. Because that's what we're messing with POB right now. Boop. So... Let's see. We would want... Definitely want this mod. Okay, these don't have int. Instead, they have Abyss socket. Do they have attack speed? No, there is no attack speed. Okay, these gloves are excellent. Put these gloves on. The best socket, we'll worry about that later. I need to just figure out our requirements for stats. So we are missing 20 strength, 20 dex. In our tree, I'll be able to get aspect of the spider on my boots too. Because I'm gonna be getting rid of frostbite. Let me turn frostbite off in blasphemy. Gives 131 mana. That should be enough for aspect of the spider. And then our resistances are fucked. What I could do is change the sulfur flask to a bismuth flask. Yeah, and then that would allow us to then turn one of these into like if I turn this off, our resistances, okay, doable. All right, there's gonna be a lot of random shit going on here. Just give me the mirrors, dude. Dude, Whimsy, they changed that one card to give Grand Spectrums instead of Lab Enchant did uniques, and I had like 200 of them. So I turned them all in. I ended up getting like a Corrupted Blood minimum frenzy charge one and stuff. It was pretty sick. The fee on this is 600 div. Yeah, that's the one. Some crazy rings in standard, man. And then Mind Coil is the other one. It's gonna cost me 2 mirrors. Oh, and then I didn't check mana cost. Okay, mana cost is still 0 on Creeping Frost. Fuck it, whatever. Ooh, got a service. Yep. All right, we got our rings. Rings are good. So this is gonna start breaking our build. So now we gotta figure that out. And then these gloves. We're gonna make these changes work. I've got an idea for how to make them work. This is also owned by fucking Jinebu. Okay. Gonna mirror a pair of gloves too. Where you log back. Unless he already did. Shit. Okay, he didn't log back. Um, I can't find him. Can't find on website. What's the fee on these? Uh, yeah. Thank you, Nate. All right, we got our gloves. Oh, we've got some work to do on getting this build back to working order. These look sick though. Big deal. Hell yeah. We got the Abyss socket, which means that now we can alter our boots too. Like this is crazy what's happening here. Okay. We need a CDR Abyss Jewel. Um, oh cool. My window did minimize. I'm glad. I'll be right back. I gotta walk my dog real quick. 5 minutes. So stick around. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Alrighty. So now we gotta mess with our jewels and also our flasks. I believe I have a bismuth with Ellie Res on it. Okay, maybe I don't. I'll keep that just in case. Okay, I might have already sold it. Uh, Additional Ellie Res during effect, increased effect on a bismuth. Right, yeah. To be 40%. 40 div. Jesus Christ, brother. Damn it. I thought I had one of these. Whatever. Yeah. When we do that over sulfur, it gives us tons of Ellie Res. Um, Enough to pull one of these for an all attributes thingy. We want to do the one with fire res. Whimsy, are you still here? Oh, wait, I was gonna say, can I use one of these to craft on? But I think I have one. Oh, but this is literally the one I need. Never mind, it has attack speed with daggers. I can't use it. Never mind. I have one. Yeah. Let's find the one that this one's goddamn goated. Keeping that one. This one we can get rid of. Yeah, this one's worse than this one. Well, I'll just use mine. It's all good. This one was junk anyways. So we're going to be going for tier 1 energy shield with strength dex or all attributes, int, something like that. Int plus all attributes. Yeah, I think so. I'm not. I don't want a mirror one. I don't need. I don't need a mirror tier one. Yeah, maybe in the future. Whoops, that was tier 1 ES. I knew that was going to start happening now that I don't have to check every time. That was going to roll over this shit. I'm just here to sell stuff for my mirror shop if you haven't noticed yet. Hey, I already got one item, all right? Let's guys guys like, yo, copy this next. Copy this, copy that. No, I don't need mirror tier for now. Maybe in the future. But I just dropped a majority of what you gave me already on gloves and 2 rings. And I'm probably going to need to again for boots once we get our boots sorted. This is taking me back, baby. Fucking crafting in Path of Exile, dude. Nothing like it. Click the button 1,000 times and just wait to see what happens. That is tier 1 all attributes. We can... Okay, never mind. Better than clicking a few times and having it to find another item to craft on. I don't know. I kind of like that more. Means I get to play the game more. I could spend 3 hours crafting, or I could spend 3 hours crafting an item but also farming at the same time, you know? Get the item in the same amount of time, but one has the value of you also get to farm during it. +1 requires less reading. You don't read though, you just look at it. I'm reading. I'm reading. Trust me, I'm reading. Because I have to look out for all. Right now, I'm looking for tier 1 int, tier 1 all attributes, and tier 1 max energy shield, trying to find one of those, right? So I have to read for it to make sure I don't roll over it. I Whimsy, dude, you've got like hard coded luck for that shit in your RNG seed, I'm telling you. Maybe fossils are better. Fossils probably are better. I just can't stand using them. We go at, well, actually, let me try. Let me see if I have any. What is it? Fundamentals, more attribute, no crit. We got 29 tries. More attribute, more crit, more defense, no life. Yeah, I'll go 15 tries on this. Fuck it. Not like I'm using these for anything else. They're just slow. The only thing that stops me is yellow juice. Well, it's a good thing I'm farming harvest, dude. That's what I'm farming. It's my farming strat. Man's out here printing money. Again, I appreciate the 10 mirrors, Whimsy. Thanks for sharing some of that luck with me. Fossils do suck. Pog. Yeah, that didn't go too well. I'm gonna go back to doing this. It's just easier. How we meet? He bought my mirror tier crucible base for 9 mirrors. I asked him how he made all his currency. He said he gambled House of Mirrors for it, and that's how we met. And then I started talking to him about how I opened stack decks to make all my currency. And that was in Crucible League. So not too long ago. That Crucible dagger that I sold him is now one of the best cast on crit daggers in the game. I was one of the lucky few that got their hands on a power charge Imperial skein. I was one of like 3 players in the game that got one. I kept one for myself, and then I gave one to Fennel because I duplicated it. Or I split it, right? And then Fennel duplicated it using the forge. He has like 5 bases now for it. And they're all slight variation differences. And then he made, this is one of the daggers. This is Fennel's dagger, which I think is better for Ice Spear and Elemental cast on crit. And then Whimsy has the Explode one, the one that has Explode on it, which I'd say is better for like Forbidden Right and other cast on crit variations that need that clear, that extra clear. Both of the daggers are really good. This one also has CDR, whereas Whimsy's has Culling Strike. Yeah, Crucible is another league where I was really rich. That was the first league where I had more than a couple of mirrors to my name. And then Whimsy introduced me to mirror tier crafting in TFT. And then I did a mirror tier craft the next league and became crazy rich again. And then, well, you know how last week league went. One of the richest leagues of all time. But I don't think I'll ever have a league like that again, nor do I have the capacity to deal with the stress of competing for such a difficult to make ring. When will that happen to me? Just keep playing, dude. Took me like 6 years to hit that that stroke of luck, dude. It wasn't just a simple I woke up and this happened. It definitely took a lot of grinding. Whoops, I rolled over. Int. Tier 1 int. Yeah, settle in, boys. This craft's gonna take a while. Might be here for a couple of hours. About the stuff you learned along those years, was it all by yourself? No, I had friends help me out. I met some people along the way, of course. Um, my friend Eddie, Edzo45, he comes in the chat sometimes. He's the one who introduced me to Path of Exile in the first place. He taught me about how the game is more than just about the campaign. He's the one that taught me, well, all the right mods, all the wrong tiers. He's the one who taught me the fundamentals of the game. From there, I self-taught myself a lot of things. Things like how to make currency was pretty much all self-taught, but when it came to learning the actual fundamentals of the game, understanding that like getting to maps running tier 16s was like the actual point of playing Path of Exile. That came because Eddie introduced me to it. But then once I eventually Eddie quit Path of Exile and I stuck around and I just, started doing research, looking up things, asking questions online whenever I had a question. I didn't learn how to craft items until around Crucible League. And I met Cerberus 100 in, I want to say it was Sanctum League. I met him. It was either that or the league before. He introduced me to Fennel. Fennel taught me everything I know about crafting. Seb taught me everything I know about cast on crit. And then, wow, that was a crazy hit. Too bad we missed on the Exalt. And then, yeah, in Crucible League, I met Whimsy, and Whimsy taught me about mirror crafting. So, you meet people along the way and you learn things as you go. Some things are self-made or self-learned. Other things people have told me directly. Taught me all about gambling. Nah, dude, I was familiar with gambling. Trust me. I was familiar with it. I just wasn't someone who rolled the dice very often in this game. He wants these. We're gonna need more blue juice. Whimsy, do you have blue juice I can buy from you? By any chance? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go on trade. $100K in guild. Okay. Looks like that's roughly 20 div. 5K to a div. Thanks. Here you go. But yeah, it's been a cool ride to play in Path of Exile. It's just unfortunate that like as time went on, certain aspects of the game stopped becoming interesting for me. And other aspects became more interesting. He kind of overwrote my interest in actually mapping, which in recent times has started to polarize and shift back to the other direction where I enjoy mapping more than I do trading. Different league, buddy. But it's yeah, it's been an experience. But I've been known to take hiatuses from games before, so taking a hiatus from PoE, I mean, PoE will always be that game that I come back to, but it might be in different variations. For instance, going to standard. Again, all the right mods, the wrong tiers though. This one's close though, man. Dang it. Dang it. You still as rich or similarly rich when you weren't crafting or mirror shop? No. I was rich, don't get me wrong, but not as rich, no. There's a difference between making 5 to 10 mirrors a league versus making 15 to 20 mirrors a league, you know? I was like doubling my money with mirror crafting compared to what I was making before. And it was a lot less, it was a lot more effort packed into a shorter amount of time. So after after the first week, I like didn't even have to, oh, I rolled past energy shield again. I didn't even have to worry about it, right? I make the item, I give it to Janebu, he does the rest. No, not a week. 5 mirrors a league. Five mirrors in 3 months. Yeah, much, much. Yeah, yeah. 5 to 10 mirrors a league versus making 20 plus mirrors a league with mirror crafting. Yeah, no. I think it's impossible to make 5 mirrors a week without some kind of shenanigans. Seems like nothing now, dude. I mean, well, that's the thing. I wasn't farming it. I was doing stack decks. I was just doing stack decks for longer periods of time. And then also I was committing more into investing into certain gear. Like instead of spending the first week putting all of my currency that I've been making from stack decks, instead of putting it all into a mirror craft, I was putting it all into one passive voices or mage bloods or whatever, you know, like I was just putting it somewhere else and then letting it accrue to a certain point through inflation till it was enough to like get a build off the ground, and then I would just sit on the other investments and let those accrue value, and whenever I needed an upgrade I would sell something. It still worked just fine, but I couldn't accomplish nearly as much min-maxing. But when you get to a certain point of currency in this game, the level of pushing that 1%, pushing that needle just 1% higher really started to come into play. Where you were dropping like a mirror on a 1% damage increase. What would you suggest me? Because I couldn't do it as long as you did stack decks. I had to. Well, that's the thing. That's all I know. I don't know how to suggest you something if I don't know what else to do, you know? That's all I know for the most part. I mean, unless you were proactive and you buy items early, you can farm currency and buy items that you think will go up in price. I wouldn't do more decks because they fell off at this point. So back when I was doing only stack decks and not mirror crafting, stack decks weren't nearly as expensive. So the strategy kind of fell apart. So after like the first week, it's not worth doing them anymore. But you could do like bulk trading. Set a buy order for like Grand Eldritchers and then sell them for slightly more than what you paid. Just sit in your hideout and trade all day. That's always an option. So for instance, like you could do, I don't know that I have no idea what the price is right now, but so don't use these values as like what values you should be using. You're going to have to go price check, but like you could do, for example, Grand Eldritch Embers. Let's say you buy Grand Eldritch Embers, one div for 20, and then you resell them one div for 18, and then like you make a div out of every like 5 trades or every 10 trades or whatever. Well, Hazard, you can do that. You can do that in PoE. You just set a buy order and a sell order in your stash. So you do like this. You go here. You say like, say I want to buy Grand Eldritch Embers, right? I would just say price 20 grand Eldritch Ember. I don't know if this is the right code or not, but I think it's something like this. Now this, if somebody wants to sell their Grand Eldritch Embers, can see mine listed. Yeah. And then alternatively, I can go to my Grand Eldritch Embers and sell these at 1 div for 18. Right? So what I'm doing here is I'm sitting in my hideout. I'm not moving from my hideout at all. I'm not interacting with the trade site at all. I'm just sitting here waiting for trades to come into my message box. And what will happen is people will sell me 20 Grand Eldritch Embers per divine. I pay them. And then I resell them. I get 1 divine for 18 Grand Eldritch, which means that every 10 trades I'm making a divine. And all you have to do is be the vessel to trade. You're basically collecting tax on a transaction. But yeah, that's how I do it. You don't have to go through the trade site and like go down the list and trade every person manually. You don't have to do that. You just do it how I just showed you. People make a killing doing that. It's just the thing is if you're doing that, you're not leaving your hideout. Like you'll get trades too often. And you can do it for multiple currencies too. With that bottom bar in the currency tab, you just list 1 divine, 1 divine, 1 divine, 1 divine, 1 divine, put out a list, and then you set all your buy orders up and then set up all your sell orders. You can do it for like all the Eldritch currencies, including Eldritch Chaos Orbs and Eldritch Orbs of Annulment, Eldritch Exalted Orbs. You can do it for Orbs of Annulment. You can do it for whatever you can pay less to get than you do to sell it, whatever you can to get that. But and you can do it for infinite amounts of different types of currencies. It's just, when you're doing that, you're not going to be able to map. You're just going to have to sit there and trade all day. So it's not fun. You're not going to progress your atlas or anything like that, but it's a great way to make currency if that's what your goal is. Yeah. Focus on the margin, whatever the however you can get 1 divine with as few trades as possible. That's what you want to go for. Damn, bro. Ooh, that's pretty good. I was like, why do my resistances feel off? It's because all this shit isn't working right now. I might be able to swap that with like this. Should also be putting a point of int like this. Maybe not. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna work on a new one. I'm gonna have to mix and match these. Nope, that one's the goat. I need a different one. Cluster. This one. Yep, you can set up. Oh, it's funny. A lot of people don't know that. It's a pretty well kept secret. I don't know why people didn't like. Yeah, they don't make it too obvious either on how to set it up. You could do it for stack decks even. And then open your stack deck margin if you wanted to, if you wanted to have fun with it. But, you know, just play around with it. As long as you have a good upfront investment, you can get away with a lot doing that. +4 to all attributes. I need to do the math on this. 4 to all attributes times 0.35. So that's 5 times 3. Right, that won't get me there. If it's 6 to all attributes times 0.35, that's 2. That's 8 times 3. That'll get me there. If it's 5, 6 times 3, that's 18. So it has to be tier 1 all attributes. That's tough. We'll make it work. But we'll probably be here for a while. That was +6 to all attributes that I rolled past. Yeah, dude, PoE's full of all these little secrets. Is something that I've noticed is once you understand the core fundamentals of the game, learning all the little secrets is the next part that you need to like get behind and learn. But because they're secrets, they're hard to learn without meeting people. Like if I didn't come around and tell you how to list that, you would have never known how to do that, right? So it's like kind of annoying in that aspect, but yeah, talk to people in this game. It definitely helps to meet people. Might be common knowledge to me about making currency. If you go on to PoE Ninja, so PoE.ninja, and you go to their economy page and you change the league, you can look at the history of what happens to prices in leagues. Of course, it's important to understand that you need to remember what league mechanic was going on during that league to get an idea for why the prices act the way they do. But you can get a core fundamental understanding of like what goes up and what goes down over the course of a league, at least in a general standpoint. And that can help you with investing into certain items. I rolled past all attributes again. Because investing early to sell late can help you a lot in making upgrades later down the road. I find that the most blatantly obvious ones are like one passive voices will always go up in price. I've never once seen them in all my time of playing Path of Exile. I've never once seen them go backwards in price. Same thing goes for mirrors. Mirrors rarely go down in price, and if they do, it's just a dip. It's not. It will always snap back and go back up. Um, mirror cards, mirror shards, all this stuff. So here's the thing about maps and map challenges. Um, yeah, the return on investment, not only does it take a while, but it's also like a lot more sketchy to do that, in my opinion. Maps can be kind of unreliable. Just because, like, you never know when somebody's just gonna have a plethora of them and just like tank the listing price. Plus, the thing about maps is the price on maps goes up and down throughout the course of a league. I've noticed they don't retain a constant uptick. So you want to go for things that remain a constant uptick, or at least have like a surefire peak point, like enhance. Enhance always goes up over the course of a league. And then it peaks around 60 chaos and then starts going back down. And that's happened over the course of many leagues now, with the outlier being like Wildwood. But in a league like this, where it's pretty much like, this is basically standard league. In a league right now, right? Like nobody's really using the mechanic. You can get a good gauge on what's actually happening with the prices through leagues like this, where like the league mechanic isn't directly impacting the economy. No, dude, what else am I supposed to talk about? I'm just over here, dude. I'm crafting here. If it wasn't for you, I'd literally be sitting in silence. I have nothing better to talk about. If I sound monotone, that's just me. It's not because I'm not interested. It's just because I just am that way. I don't know how to fix it. It's just something in my brain. I just talk monotone a lot. No, this is I love teaching people this stuff. Yeah, no, you're chilling, dude. Trust me, I want more people to know how easy it is to make currency in this game. Whoops, double clicked. Because one more person that knows how easy it is to make currency in Path of Exile is another person where when I make a video about making currency in Path of Exile, it's just another person who's not complaining about struggling to make currency in PoE. You know what I'm saying? There's one less person on my case about me being the rich asshole and them also being able to prosper. Come on, give me tier 1 all attributes, please. Regen. Come on, game. Dang it. They wouldn't. No, that's the thing. People don't blame me. People hate me. People just outwardly are jealous. I think it's just jealousy just takes over, and these people kick in with very stupid comments, man. People being like, "Oh, it's another TFT ass kisser that RMTs." It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Let me try my stack deck this league. What, you told people that my strat worked and they laughed at you? You go, dude, opening stack decks works. And they go, dude, you're a moron if you think that works. I open 10,000 stack decks and I never see any luck. I never get anything out of it. This sucks. You know? Spent 20 hours trading, opening stack decks. Yep, sounds about right. Ooh, Mr. Mirror here. Yeah. No, but yeah, bro. People get fucking upset that they don't have what I can get, you know? And it's like it's okay to be, to want that, to be in a better position in the game. But when people go on attack mode, you don't learn anything. Why attack the person trying to provide you with information when instead you could ask them questions and try to learn from it? And then if it doesn't work out for you, then it doesn't work out for you, and then you move on to the next thing. But you shouldn't ever like come after the person when all they're trying to do is help. People are stupid. Yeah, Whimsy. You're onto something with that statement. It's like when you just start maliciously attacking people for being in a better position, you're actively destroying your chances and opportunities. You are actively burning bridges. Why would you burn bridges to things that can benefit you in life? Why get upset when you can instead, oh, I don't know, learn from it? See, that's it, dude. Even if you just do it for like a few, like, even if you just do it for like 100 divines early league, you're like, you'll still be way better off from it, right? It allows you to carry into whatever other strat that you have in mind, you know? Yeah, see, when I shared that strategy on YouTube, there's two things that I knew that was going to happen. Number one, it was going to go viral, and number two, people were going to hate me for it. I knew those two things were going to happen. What I didn't realize until it was too late was that it was going to destroy the strategy long term. But it also helped a lot of players at least get the ball rolling, right? And it's still a great strategy for getting the ball rolling, even if you transition to a different strat later. But yeah, it's definitely nowhere near as good long term anymore. Like back before I shared that strategy, I'm telling you, man, stack decks like at this point in the league would still be like 110 stack decks to a divine. They'd still be like cooking, you know? But that's the cost of information, I guess. But I don't regret it even for a second, dude. 86 to a divine? Yeah, that sounds about right. I always say if it goes under 90, it stops being really like useful. Um, you can still it's still worth it. Yeah, so Hazard at that price point, it's still probably worth it. Of course, with the new changes to there no longer being boss cards, I'm not positive because I haven't done it myself this league. But if you are doing it in a large quantity, I'm talking like 200 divine quantity, then 86 to a divine is probably still worth it. But if you're only opening like 10 to 20 divines worth, it's probably not going to look too pretty. Ten to 20. Yeah, what I would do is I would use that to get um some bulk trading going. But you could also do stack decks. If you do decide to do stack decks, like it's not like you're gonna spend 20 divines on stack decks and see 0 come back out of it. You just might not see more than 20 come back out of it. At least the first time around, you know? It might take a few tries. A few cycles, if you will, of just buying and selling cards and turning in stacks and etc. etc. But you could get the ball rolling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think like if you have the ooh, I rolled past it. God damn it. If you have the mindset that you're okay with the idea of like seeing your money go down, but you just keep doing it until it works, then yeah, you could get away with it at 86 to a div for sure. Just do keep in mind that like you said, that see that's one of the things that people don't understand is that if they don't keep doing it, then they're just going if they quote unquote cut their losses, then they miss out. The thing about stack decks is because they're a renewable resource, and by that I mean every just about every time you open a stack deck, you can typically get value out of it, back out of it. You can't like ever go to 0, which means you can basically infinitely open stack decks as long as you just keep selling what you open. Even if your money goes down, eventually it'll go back up when you hit a lottery card. And then from the lottery card you can kind of snowball into a lot of currency. Yep. What I like to do, oh my god, I need to stop rolling and talk because I'm not paying attention. Um, what I like to do is, and it also this me rolling past stuff isn't your fault. Um, what I like to do is whenever I get to like 60 divines or something, I'll put 10 divines to the side and I'll be like, okay, this 10 divines, I'm banking. I'm never putting this back into stack decks. And then I'll take that other 50 div and put it back into stack decks. Then if I get back up to 60, I'll put another 10 away and do it again. And I'll keep doing that because that way you're always putting money aside and eventually that like that currency will grow into a larger pool and you'll like always have that money, right? That is like fuel that you take out of the engine. Um, that is like hard set profit, you know? So it's good to like when you get to that point where you can like start putting some aside, just every so often, whenever you bank over a certain amount, put some aside. And that can be like your hard set profit. I'm telling you, dude. I've got stack decks down to a freaking science, but it's like explaining it fully is so difficult because it is so for how simple it sounds, there's like so many moving parts involved in it. Like how to trade, what to buy, what to sell, what to turn in, when to sell. You know, every card has its own like barcode to it where it's like this card I should sell at this time because it'll go up during this period of time in the league. And this card I should turn in because there's a higher chance of me making my currency back if I turn it in the stack deck rather than selling the card itself. It's a whole thing. And like I tried to put it on paper best I could for people using that like turn in guide, but like dude, I'm telling you, it's like there's so many minute situations that you just have to learn on your own from doing it that I can't really like put it on paper. Yeah, it took me a lot of leagues to get it down to a science. First league I did it was in Expedition League when Tujin came out. When Tujin came out, that's when I really learned about stack decks. And that's when I started developing the strategy. Strategy didn't get like to a near perfect position until I made that YouTube video. That's when I started feeling really confident about the strategy. A league later, I perfected it even further, and now it's at a point where I'm like, you know, it's like second nature to me now. This damn jewel, man. I wish jewel crafting was easier. I want to talk about quality of life, make this shit easier. Because goddamn. Sounds like a plan, Hazard. When Tujin came out, all you did was roll him. Yeah, that's what I was doing as well. I was literally running those. I was running logbooks and gambling with Tujin, getting stack decks, opening stack decks. Yeah, I was obsessed with Tujin. +3 all attributes won't get us there. Dude, I just exalted on intelligence 3 times in a row. And now there's the dex node, of course. You fucking bitch of a game, dude. I swear to you. All attributes +6. Dang it. Sag. You even have to run logbooks? Yeah, that's true. You could just buy the currency. Yeah, I would do that too. I would just buy the whatever you want to call them, the shards, the special currencies that you use at the vendors. You could literally just go buy that shit. You got a mirror from Tujin? No, never. Never seen it. What do we got? Oh, are you doing adorned crafting? That's pretty sick. Good enough. What's better than that? Got a mirror shard once or twice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, instead of 2 to 3, 4 to 5, dude. I think you're good. I think that'll do just fine. I don't think that like 6% spell damage is going to be recognizable. Is that the point you're at with your build, Whimsy, in standard? Where like the only thing to make better is the jewels? And some medium clusters, yeah. What am I rolling for? I'm rolling for tier 1 energy shield or tier 1 all attributes. I need both together. And then the third mod can be whatever the fuck. I mean, I'm gonna aim for int, but you know. How do you look for item tags? There used to be a page online where you could see them all. But what I do, Hazard, is I just you just type in whatever it is. So like if it says like for Grand Eldritch Ember, right? The word on the trade site is Grand Eldritch Ember. There's 2 spaces in between those 3 words. You put dashes wherever the spaces are supposed to go. So just one of these minus sign dashes wherever a space is supposed to be. And then otherwise just type it like case sensitive, character to character, whatever. All lowercase though. So all lowercase Grand Eldritch Ember with dashes where the spaces are supposed to go. And that goes for anything. Eldritch Orb of Annulment, you would type in Eldritch Orb of Annulment with dashes for every space, all in lowercase. And then you can go and check on bulk exchange to see if your trade's coming up. You just do like items I have, set it to the item you're trying to buy, and then say items I want divines. Yes, Salamander, we're here. We're gonna be here all day. But I made some upgrades to my gear. And it's requiring some stat changes in my jewel sockets. Surely not. Look at this. I got an Abyss socket gloves with like Legacy Energy Shield. Crazy. I got double power charge rings now. One has Curse with Frostbite on hit. We're gonna change the boots up later. Like I've got plans now. But we gotta get this done. Surely not, it'll take all day. Luck incoming. That's what you said last time, and it did work out. So you never know. What time is it? 12:30? Oh, we've got plenty of time. We got time to hit it. We'll see what happens. It's just tier 1 ES plus tier 1 all attributes. Surely that's not that bad. There's tier 1 all attributes right there. Now we just need a... Okay, never mind. Yes, too. I'm ready to come home and play. Made these also. Dude, I glanced over these so quickly. Let me read these. Oh, that's Pog. It's 6 modded. Oh, and it has reduced mana cost too. Wait, these are yours? I saw these on trade yesterday. Do we have a null still in here? Oh, we do. Sweet. That's sweet. Taking some annuls out of our guild stash. Hope you don't mind. Considering they were mine. I'm glad exalts are now 20 stacks, dude. Can you change the influence on a mirrored item? No. Mirror items are unmodifiable. Yeah, they're straight up nothing can change about them. They're completely unmodifiable. You can't change the socket colors, you can't change the quality, you can't change the implicits, the explicits. The only thing you can do to a mirrored pair of a mirrored item is sell them or delete them. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Been there. Trust me. Can change annoyance? True, you can change annoyance. Yeah, you can change the anointment on items using the mirror oil. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, you can't even change the catalyst on it. Dude, I was it's so funny. I was complaining about how you couldn't change the enchantment on a mirrored item. And I was like, when are we gonna get our mirror blessing so that we can change the enchantment on our mirror tier item in lab? And then they just removed enchantments from the game completely. And I was like, oh, I didn't want that to happen. They were like, damn, you're complaining about not being able to change the enchantments on your mirror tier item. What if we just removed them from the game? Eldritch orbs. Talking about the ones that changed the Eldritch implicit, right? You can't. Yeah, yeah, no, you can't use those on mirror gear. Those are nope, definitely not. That'd be sick if you could. You have to do this. Don't do buyout. Do price. The rest of that looks correct, but do price, not B/O, because it can't be negotiable. Kind of strange that you can't. No, it makes sense. Implicits are part of the item, dude. You know, even if it's a small aspect of the overall item. I guess it makes. I mean, yeah, it's just part of the item. Was that 20 energy shield? God, I'm not paying attention. I'm losing the will to keep doing this. Yeah, some people change the catalyst or the enchantment on an item. Like you know how you can like enchant an item with like this white like quality does not increase physical damage, 1% increased attack speed. People can change that. Yeah, people will change like that, or they'll change like the catalyst on the item. Yeah, that for sure happens. Or the bench craft. People will change the bench craft too. Simple stuff that's easy to reobtain. As long as you provide the materials to change it, they'll change it for you. This is agony, dude. That's just not gonna cut it. +6 to all attributes, please. Nope, that's +4. Close. 6 to all Ellie res. It's kind of pog, but no, not good enough. It has to be +6, dude. It has to. Where were you? Where were you? God, we're about almost through this 100k blue. Whimsy, do you have more blue juice I can buy? I need to buy another 100k if you're still around. I should turn off my bulk cells for the time being. Or currency cells. Nope, you're all out. Okay, I'll go buy some. I go buy. Like a whole bunch of this shit. Still not showing up. Am I supposed to type stack decks? It should be stack deck. Hold on a second. You can try reloading your instance too. Leave your hideout and then re-enter it to trigger the trade listing. Sometimes it takes a second for it to show up. Yeah, I've been doing that. It should be this. So, oh wait, you have one. Yeah, should be. Oh, dude. That's what you want. Don't put the one in front because it'll list that your divine for 100 stack deck, right? And then if you want to sell stack decks, then you list your stack decks as this. Say you're selling them 1 to 90. That's what it is. That's for sure what it is. Yeah, do that. So the top one is what you'll list your divines. The bottom one's what you list your stack decks. That'll fix it. So if you go to items, you have stack decks. Yeah, items I have, stack decks, I want divine. Your order should show up. Yes. Let me know if it worked. Do I have any plans to play the league? No. Nope. Maybe next league. This one's a skip for me. Yeah, or maybe way later in the league, but yeah, I don't really have any plans for it. I'm probably going to play Diablo 4 when the new season comes out on May 14th. Besides that, I'm going to just play standard or Last Epoch for the time being. Yeah, I try not to gamble my stuff. The problem I have is I give my stuff away. Yeah, well, hey, at least we know it's working. Gamble too fun? Yeah, you're preaching to the choir, buddy. Don't worry. Talk to freaking Whimsy about how to gamble, dude. That man's on the just be lucky streak right now. Guy's pumped out like 600 House of Mirrors by accident. Dude, him and goddamn everyone ain't the same, dude. His luck's on another level. He does big voice stuff. Yeah, Whimsy is just crazy, dude. That you're able to gamble up to like 500 cards without I'm sure it went down throughout the course, but it's crazy that you just have been more consistently going up than down, you know? Yeah, Valdo's boxes until people caught on to how often Mage Blood showed up in them. They were pretty good profit. I mess around and get 2 Mage Bloods and I'm on cloud 9. Yeah, Whimsy, because I'm pretty sure it's weighted, right? To delete more often than double. So your odds must be pretty damn good. Yeah, that was unfortunate when we did that 100 House of Mirrors. First off, it took us like 3 hours just to go to 0 or to double them. We weren't able to double them. Came close though. Definitely should have stopped at some point, but we were there for the science. We did it for the nookie. Something like 1 in 10 to the 10th power. Yeah, something like that. Probably a 1 in 1,000 or something. Or 1 in even 10,000. So it's pretty tremendous. Yeah, I'll give you that. Once you get one mage blood, you were kind of done because I didn't know what else to go for. I cannot imagine having that much. That much, that's the thing. When you get that much currency, you have to start finding creative ways to spend it because you otherwise you just will sit on a bag of currency and not know what to do with it. Typically, it leads to projects in standard. Or just min-maxing for 1% extra damage. Mind-boggling. You should have heard me when I hit max power charge last league on the ring that we were rolling, dude. I legit screamed. Because the moment I saw that, dude, I was like, oh, I solved my league. Like when I crafted, when I hit that, I was like, oh, literally all my money this league is good. We're done. Like 1 week in, I was like, okay, I've got everything I ever need. Because I knew just how popular that ring is. And lo and behold, made about 60 mirrors last league. Most of which I spent on really stupid gambles and stuff, but in really dumb gear crafting. Trying to make that, and dude, the biggest regret I have about last league is trying to make the Valdo's Blade Trap invincible build. What a fucking mistake. I put like a good 40 mirrors into that build. To run it once, realized it was a dumb idea, and then fucking got rid of everything. I couldn't. I think Whimsy has a majority of my stuff listed, but yeah, that stuff's like never gonna sell. Yeah, dude, we're talking triple synthesized everything, corrupted Hinakora's lock, corrupted like 4 implicit items, like disgusting items. Yeah, well, you'd think that that would make for a good build, but man, it just felt like shit. I just didn't like playing it. And it wasn't even exactly invincible. So I ended up scrapping it, selling whatever I could. Most of the gear wouldn't resell though, because it's too niche. Some of that stuff, dude, is like some of that stuff is like 10 mirrors to make. I probably wouldn't even be able to resell it for 1 mirror just because people don't even know it exists. Like nobody's looking for that stuff. But I own it. Yeah. But yeah, that's the kind of shit you get up to when you get dummy rich. You just make stupid stuff and then regret it later. Bro, this sucks. This craft sucks. It is fun. Hey, I had fun doing it. I had fun making the items. I had fun experimenting. Not gonna lie, it was worth the experience. Would I do it again? Or would I do it if I could reverse time and go back? No. No, I very much would not like to have done that. Yeah, I would have saved the currency and put it into standard and then done something cool in standard. But instead of a moron, I put 98 Hinakora's locks into this stupid fucking. Well, it's not stupid. This dagger's sick, but I put a lot of currency into this dagger yesterday. But yeah, that's why you asked me where are your mirrors in standard. I always find a way to burn them, dude. Doing something. Because I'm not a standard Andy. But PoE actually managed to put out a league that I refuse to play, so I didn't think they could pull it off, but they did. So at least until next league, we're playing standard. So I'm gonna do what I can in here. There's enough players like to make trades happen and stuff. Like I still sell shit in standard, which is cool. It is snail's pace though. Like it's not a lot of people out here. But it's not entirely dead, which is nice. Initial plan was to craft items for bow builds. He's been playing bows for a year, plus MF, and margin was huge on those items. Yeah, profit crafting bows is pretty good, but it's kind of been scienced out. There's a lot of competition. And yeah, I know they nerfed tornado shot and stuff, so I have no idea what that looks like this league, but still, it is a lot of competition also. It is profit, but it's like the margins kind of get small when there's so much competition for crafting it. So a lot of people do profit crafting on bows and quivers because people aren't ignorant to the fact of that most people play bow builds in this game. That's crazy. Oh, is Graveyard just making it really easy to get the affixes? Yeah, I noticed Graveyard's really good for things that aren't synthesized. So it's not great for mirror tier crafting, but it's really good for high-end crafting. And then obviously there's exclusive mods and stuff in there too. But yeah, like slamming tier 1 all of whatever you need is like triple fracture stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so you get oh my god, I rolled over it again. There's some mirror tier stuff you can for sure make through graveyard crafting, but it's definitely not for synthesized gear. Nice for gloves. Yeah, good for gloves. Decent for boots too, I'd say. Gloves and boots are typically not mirrored. Yeah, the only issue with boots is you can only get endurance on boots, right? Mirror crafting is super stressful. You can ask me and Whimsy how fucking in the tank we felt at the end of week 1 of last league, dude. I actually felt so terrible after. It was obviously really nice, like the work paid off, but oh my god, dude, that week was the oh dude, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, dude. I'm telling you, it was so bad. I was like after that, after this league ended, dude, I was like, dude, do I genuinely asked myself, do I ever want to do this again? Getting close to the perfect item and then missing like an annul or something would make me hurt someone. Yeah, try getting 2/3 the way to a perfect base and then running out of money and then on a whim accidentally rolling the third mod. Yeah, you were working that week too. Yeah. I remember Whimsy, you were sleeping like for 3 hours a day and then like going to work and playing during work and shit. Yeah, it was painful, dude. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. We tried way too hard. At the end, we got it, but holy fuck, dude, that was the worst experience. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why after all of that, getting into last epoch was like a breath of fresh air because I was like, oh, dude, I can play the game and not like have to stress about anything. Yeah, rolling beast. I remember you sending me a screenshot, dude. You sent me a screenshot of what it looked like to be beast rolling on your computer. And it was bad looking. Damn, this is close to good enough. All right, all attributes. Give me. What do you guys think? You think we get it? Think we get it? Oh, nope. Oh, nope. Oh, ooh. Oh, it did. Oh, we get another chance. Get another chance. Gimme. Nope. And we're back to rolling. Yeah, no, I wouldn't wish anyone that the shit we went through last league to get that ring done. And then to be called a TFT fascist in an ARM tier after putting a week of nonstop work into a ring, I was ready to explode. Dude, it was the worst. Can we get some chill music? Yeah, I just have to, well, I'll just end the YouTube stream. Hold on a second. Sorry to anyone who's watching on YouTube. It says I have 0 viewers right now, so I